Just another 2 penny boxes, a penny album, and a mission. Can we find more cents for the book? Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. We have another 2-box penny hunt, but these boxes come from the state of Arkansas. I want to thank Pa Spare Time for allowing me to purchase these at the Grove Coin Show in hopes of getting something I can use in my book, because lately it's been tough going in my area. That being said, I thoroughly expect to find some wheat cents, hopefully score some copper, but it'd be great if we could find something in the 30s or earlier, because we're missing most of the slots in those years in this book so far through the 144 boxes we've hunted. Now, through the 144 boxes, we have found 197 of the 234 cents that this book holds, and that's a pretty good amount considering we're just finding them in circulated boxes, but I'm really trying to get to 200 finds before the 150th box. Now, that is possible, although we've only found 1 cent in the last several hunts, so hopefully we can find at least 1 more from these 2 boxes. Now, if for some reason you're new to the channel or new to the series or just want to restart the playlist from the very first box, I do have that playlist linked both down below in the video description as well as pinned up here for your convenience. Now, because these boxes are the type with the holes in the bottom, we know that they're circulated cents, so I definitely have 100 rolls to hunt, but based on what I saw on the bottom, I didn't see anything fancy schmancy. We're going to go ahead and take the card off the top, slide the books over, and do a live opening on box 1 first. All right, let's see what we got showing us on the top side. Yeah, we definitely see some copper cents in here, but I do see a lot of zinc cents as well, so it might be kind of a tough hunt. Won't know until we get into it. For those keeping track at home, this is going to be episode number 80 in boxes 145 and 146. All right, let's go ahead and get this hunt started, and hopefully I'll be back soon and often rather than rarely and almost never. Well, I'm on roll number 3, and I don't know how I missed it, maybe because of the lighting or the angle, but roll number 3 actually has a wheat cent ender. You guys probably saw it in the last clip, and most likely I'll freeze frame the last clip and show that I missed it before showing it now. To any extent, that's what happens when you have tired eyes late at night, but I had to get a penny hunt in, or at least one of the boxes in. So, we missed that. Let's go ahead and see what year it is and see if it has any friends with it. That wheat cent ender that we missed is going to be, I think that's a 41 Denver. Let's just take a quick peek at it. It is 1941 Denver to kick us off. We'll take it, and hopefully I don't miss any more. Roll number 4, wheat cent number 2. Wheat cent 2, it's another 40s, a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll number 12, third wheat cent's going to be a 1953 Denver. Roll number 22 is going to give us our 4th wheat cent, and it was the 3rd coin in. Hopefully it means it's old by all the corrosion on it. And it's not going to be that old, but it's actually not that new either, and that's a 49S. We have a 49S, but it's nice seeing an S-minted wheat cent in the box from Arkansas and one in the 40s. Now let's find some more. I'm on roll number 29, and I don't have a wheat cent find, but I figured I would take an opportunity to kind of show something that I get asked a lot on the streams and in emails about machine doubling versus double die. Under the scope, I have a Lincoln Memorial cent, and I get asked a lot about, is that doubled die? That is not double die. That is what's known as machine doubling or strike doubling, and that can be caused by a number of different factors. But whenever you scope a coin, sometimes you'll see something like that and it'll get your attention. But I wanted to show you that if I just rotate the coin, the shadows will then eliminate that doubling. You can see it went away just like that. And you can very easily tell if you have a double die versus machine doubling by just rotating it under the scope light, and it will go away if it's machine doubling, and it will not go away if it's double die. We have the same thing on the A in America. You can see that it looks like something that would catch your attention, but again, if I just rotate the coin under the scope and the light changes direction on the strike, it goes away. So I just wanted to use this as a quick little learning experience for somebody that catches a glimpse of machine doubling and is unfamiliar with some of the specifics. Just rotate the coin under the light, and if it goes away, you know for sure you have machine doubling. And sometimes it may not go away, but at the end of the day, I'll have another video in the future covering machine doubling, strike doubling versus double die. And yes, I did double check to see, which is what it caught my attention because of, if I had a close AM 1992 Philly, which I don't. All right, back to the hunt. Roll number 34, our fifth wheat cent of the hunt, and it's going to be another 40s, and this time it's a 47 Denver. Roll number 37, wheat cent number 6. Hopefully it's old. It is definitely corroded though. And it's just going to be a 1944 with some damage. No, that's not an S. I think that's just damage. 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 46 is going to give us our 7th wheat cent of the hunt. And this one's going to be a last year 1958 Denver. Roll 48, wheat cent number 8. Another 1953 Denver. Well, we finished that first Arkansas State penny box, and you know what? It was decent. We did have 8 finds on the board, the majority of them being in the 40s, with 5 in the 40s, 3 in the 50s, but again, nothing pre-40s in a box. As far as copper is concerned, a little bit light, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. I like 2.5 to 3 pounds per box if I can get so lucky. So definitely hoping that we can get more copper in this box to maybe fill up the copper cup and maybe even hit 5 pounds. As far as side finds, man, there was really nothing as far as side finds in the box, just a 1959 D in decent shape. And for those wondering, I just pulled them out because they're a transition year and I collect transition year coins. 1 box down, let me go ahead and slide this one over and we'll do a live opening on it to see if we have any enders, and hopefully I won't miss an ender this time like the last box. All right, let's take a look here, see if we have anything fancy schmancy, if I can open the box. Man, Arkansas definitely puts their glue on the box. All right. There we go, and I don't think that that's going to be a wheat cent, but we definitely have some decent amount of copper showing, but once again, a lot of newer modern cents as well. All right, let's get the hunt going. We have 8 wheat cents on the board. Hopefully we can find 12 in this box, get us to 20, and I'll be back when I have our first find. Roll number 3 of box 2 will give us our 9th wheat cent through 53 rolls. And it's just another 1958 Denver, though. Well, roll 57 is going to give us a find that I don't find too often in my boxes. Matter of fact, we've only found 1 for the first 145 boxes we've hunted in this series. And I did miss it by the edge, but I think we have a steal cent right there. And judging by the edge, you can see why I didn't notice it. It just looked like a dirty cent, and we have a lot of dirty cents in this box so far. Let's A, make sure it's a steal cent, which I believe it's going to be. And B, we have a 43. We need one with a DRS mint mark. And it is a 1943. 1943 steal cent. Sans mint mark, so no mint mark. I think we already have the 43p, but we're definitely going to have our second steal cent ever found in a bank box. Well, I guess third one, because I found one from Hawaii as well. And yeah, it's a steal cent, all right. 1943p. Shame it didn't have the Denver or San Francisco mint mark. Would have had one for the book, but I'll take an oddity like that since it's very rare that we find them. Let's get back to the hunt and hope there's another one in the box. Roll number 16 is not going to have a wheat cent, but it's going to have a Bermuda cent. We've got a 1 cent from Bermuda with a pig on it. 1999, first foreign of the penny hunt. Let's see what else we can find in that box. Roll number 66 has the 11th wheat cent of the hunt. Again, another corroded one. And this one is a 1957 Denver. Roll number 72 of the hunt's going to give us our second fawn, and it's going to be a Canadian scent, and it's a laureate portrait or a young head. So it's going to be 1964 and earlier, and this one is 1956. We'll take it. Second fawn on the board. Roll number 73 is going to give us our 12th wheat scent and our first from the 30s for the hunt. It's just the 1939 Philadelphia, not one we need, but one we like to see. Oldest find of the hunt, 30s wheat scent. Let's find more. Roll number 84 of the 100 roll hunt, and we're going to have wheat scent number 13, reverse facing. And it's another 1953 Denver, our third of the hunt. Roll number 88, and we've made it to our 14th wheat scent. Saw that it was a 51 with the mint mark, and that's going to be a 1951 San Francisco. Well, we finished that second box from Arkansas, and again, thanks Pa Spare Time for the 2 boxes. That being said, they were pretty light, and I knew this box looked lighter, only with 6 wheat cents, 14 on the board, 8 in the first box. Nothing below the 40s except for the 1939 P that we'd already seen earlier in the hunt. And then, of course, we did get that steel scent, and I don't see them too often. It's unfortunate they didn't have a mint mark, because that would have been cool to get my second one for the album. We got 2 fawns. You guys already saw them, the Bermuda 1 cent and the Young Head or Laureate Portrait Canadian scent from 1956. 3 1959s, no bright and shinies, no 69S's, and even though we did have 4 pounds of copper in the cup, we only had 1 pound 12 ounces in the second box, so both boxes averaging 2 pounds, a little bit lighter than normal, even for my area, although Arkansas is not my area. That being said, I don't think we're going to have anything for the album, of course, because we didn't find any of the dates we needed, but I will go ahead and just double check just to make sure. I'll be back with the final look at the book and some final thoughts on the hunt. I went ahead and combed through the finds, and as expected, nothing for the book, no upgrades, no additions. So now, after 146 boxes hunted, we're still stuck at 197 out of the 234 spots filled in the book. And I'm hoping that sooner or later, we can get these early wheat scents found, or at least a few of them found, especially some of the ones with over 50 million minted, but it's been tough. That being said, it was still a great hunt. I had a lot of fun, and we found a steel scent, although we didn't need it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box hunt. I know I did. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.